Let's talk about one of my most favorite topics to talk about as it relates to captains. This topic of underclassmen versus upperclassmen. I think if we're being honest, most of us have either bought into this or are aware of this, but there's this notion that captains should almost always be upperclassmen. And maybe you've never written that out on paper, but it just kind of fuels and guides our thinking about who should be the captains. We think the age and the experience of the upperclassmen should automatically grant them the position of being a captain. I want to challenge that thought and encourage you to think about it a little differently. Although age and experience should, and it can help individuals, it doesn't always play out that way. In fact, there's some times where age and experience can actually alter the mindset in an unhealthy manner. Maybe they become sour on things, or they've got a perspective now on the team that's maybe not as healthy. The reality is, when it comes to leadership, we've got to look at the individuals. We've got to look at their personal character traits and the qualities that they possess, and allow each and every individual on the team an opportunity to take that role of being a captain. You see, when you do that, you also, quote unquote, put the upperclassmen on notice, letting them know that they're not just going to be entitled to this opportunity, but they've got to earn it day in and day out, year in and year out. And that even if you're a senior, you're not guaranteed the position of being a captain. We're going to look at it and see how everybody's performing and such. But I want to ask you this. Would you allow an underclassman to perform on the field and lead your team on the field? Would you allow that to happen? Of course you would, right? If you've got a sophomore quarterback or a freshman stud wide receiver, whatever it happens to be, and they had the ability and the wherewithal and the maturity to lead you on the field in a great way, we would never limit that ability. We would never limit their contributions. But for some reason, we view leadership differently. We almost put a cap on it, and we say, up until you're a senior or junior or an upperclassman, we don't want you doing too much from a leadership standpoint. That's their responsibility. You just sit back and just kind of go through the motion. I don't think that should be the case. We should allow everybody to flourish and reach their full potential of being a leader, regardless of age. And in fact, if it just so plays out that an underclassman is your best leader, has the following of the team, shows up each and every day holding the standard that you want to see, and is the most qualified individual to be the captain, well, guess what? They should be the captain. Let's remove the experience and age as the qualifiers. Let's look at the individuals, their qualities, their character traits, and allow them to lead if they're ready to lead.